Welcome, Libra, to the Temple of Consciousness. I'm Ava. I'm going to act as your spiritual guide and oracle for the month of May 2025. This is a spiritual tarot forecast involving also the transits of Venus and Mars. I do a forecast for those two planets, and I post that forecast with this one so that you can see both of them and be given a different narrative through the interpretation of the transits of Mars and Venus. This is going to be a 4-card spread, a tarot reading. The first card represents the overall energy or focus or subject or theme of the month. The second is the challenge. The third is the unexpected, the surprise element of the month. And the last card is the summary and a commentary perhaps on the energy of the month. I follow it with a yoga pose and a yoga mudra because I'm a yoga teacher. And I realize the spiritual value of doing a pose while meditating on the substance of the reading, sort of imbibing it, making it visceral, physical. That's the intent. Then there's a yoga mudra, hand gesture, which is a lot more subtle, but also can be very powerful. So wait for that too. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing after I've been gone for so long. I was the victim of the hurricane tragedies in Florida just this last October. And so I decided to do something very radical, and you can see in my intro that I've moved to the big island of Hawaii, and I'm living on a 45-year-old lava bed on the edge of the big island. And this lava bed, after 45 years, is turned into a lush garden. And I live off-grid here. I've only been here maybe a couple of months, something like that. So this has become my sanctuary and literally my temple. In the mornings, I actually film my workout routine, which involves yoga and stretching and some calisthenics and breathing. And I film those so that you can participate with me. And together we can become better and better, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. That's the intent of this channel and of these readings. I try to be as honest as I can and reveal the meanings behind the cards and their correlate association with the previous forecast for Venus and Mars on the same month, May. So I have great plans for this channel. I'm just structuring it right now, And I've introduced new things, and I'm going to introduce more new things. So some people who drop cards, I just dropped a couple cards. Some people who drop cards think those have significance, and they may. But it's always about what it feels like in the moment. And last night I had a conversation with a client who had ordered several of my personal and private readings, and she lives in Europe. And we had a lovely chat together, and it was so nice to get to know someone on a more human level and not so abstract as I have experienced with these remote readings. So I might offer, I will offer a chat on WhatsApp for those who order a relationship reading or a career reading or a emergency reading. Then if you would like to chat about the reading or about really anything else for a while, for a given period of time, I'm not putting a limit on it, we'll just see how things go. That will be something that I think would be nice, is to get to know you through the readings and through our conversation on WhatsApp. All right, let's start your reading, Libra, for the month of May 2025. We have, see that? The Seven of Swords. Well, that's supposed to be a spy who's snuck into enemy territory and has stolen some of their weapons. He's left some behind as well. And he's doing it under sort of the feeling that he's getting away with something. And so it's about things in the background, working in the background, not being upfront in your sharing of your plans or your strategies. This may involve some deception from someone else or someone who is maybe conspiring against you, or you feel that you need legal counsel, or that you are in a situation where you are not able to be upfront, honest, because the situation demands secrecy. It demands privacy. This is a swords card about the mind. Perhaps you have to change a plan in the to sort of turn on a dime, be extraordinarily flexible in your decision making, in your movements. You want to be as innocuous, that's the word, invisible as possible. So, this is called the illusion of success. The illusion of success. So if you want to believe something to be true, when in your heart of hearts you know it isn't. So it's wishful thinking in some ways, but it also has the implication is that through cleverness you can circumnavigate and avoid direct confrontation. It's essential to avoid direct confrontation and to keep things more out of sight. But let me put it this way. This is moon in Aquarius. The moon brings in emotional cloudiness, which clouds the intellectual clarity, ability of Aquarius, moon in Aquarius. So you find it hard to be clear about something. And so this is sometimes thinking that goes astray of what is reasonable into what is fantastical. So you might be exaggerating a situation in your mind, mentally, maybe making it bigger than it is, or you just have a sense that you've got to watch your back. Something like that. So that is the overall theme of the month. Now, if we look at what you have Venus in the 7th house. Venus is everything that's good. Joy, love, happiness in the house of relationship. So that's blessed. So now your Mars is in Cancer and Leo in your 10th house and your 11th house. Mars energy is more combative, aggressive, and forceful, ambitious. So it's Mars in the 10th is in your house of career. So this kind of subterfuge, hard word, could be taking place in your career arena. Maybe there's somebody that's vying for your position, or is a direct competitor, or maybe something within the realm of your career has you wondering what's going on. Who can you trust? Who are your friends? Who are your allies? And who are not your friends or allies? So there is that, but you are extraordinarily ambitious and full of intellectual curiosity about what's going on around you. So this card is the spy, and so spies look for information. So you might be looking for information so that you have the ability to make decisions with more understanding of the truth. So all of that might be happening for you. Let's see what's in the position of your challenge. And we have the love card, the Two of Cups, finding new love, rejuvenating old love, signing beneficial contracts, getting on the same page as the other, your significant other, bringing together two diverse points of view through diplomacy, love, and compassion. That's your mission, that's your challenge, that's your objective. You've got Venus in the 7th house of relationship. So many of you could well meet your soulmate, or a long-lasting friendship could be spawned here. Or you could be putting into place, or your mission should be to put into place that plan, the one that was referred to by the Seven of Swords. Sort of rethinking that plan, perhaps, and implementing it, and maybe just doing something quite different than you had in mind originally. But the launching of this plan will result in a more bonded relationship, or in a mutually beneficial contract, agreement, pledge. That is going to be your challenge. In the position of the unexpected, we have a reversal. We have the Nine of Swords reversed, and that's, you want this card reversed, because upright, it shows someone, a worrywart, who can't sleep because she's either had a nightmare or is having a difficult time sleeping because she's so tense and stressed and worried. But it's reversed. That means that you are coming out of a very stressful period. And it's unexpected release from worries, troubles, self-doubt, self-recrimination. And you're released from this self-imposed pain, where your mind is sort of racing and spinning, or had been, around sort of like a sink, and draining your energy from you because of your thoughts being chaotic. So this is over. That's over. And you can now lay down, close your eyes, and dream again of positive possibilities and new hope, new excitement, and new intellectual clarity also returns. You see your way out. You can think your way out of this. And you do. So, using your mind, researching taking the emotional clouds out of your vision so that you can use your intellect. Maybe, again, you need legal advice or professional advice. But you will be helped if you're in a situation that seems for you difficult, disturbing, discouraging in some way. And so that soon will be over. Look at that. So that's the Ten of Wands in the final position. The Ten of Wands shows someone carrying his wheat, shall we say, to the market, and he's had to carry it for a long way, and he doesn't know how close he is to the market because he's bent over with the burden of his load, and the wands themselves obstruct his view. So you're distracted by the enormity of your project, of your mission, of your challenge, of your venture. You've carried that burden for a while now, and you're about to put that burden down. So this is the 10. It's at the end of the cycle. You're at the end of the cycle of heavy responsibilities and heavy burdens. And like the Nine of Wands reversed, Nine of Swords reversed, there's release. There's relief ahead. Not too far, around the corner. There's relief, and you achieve a long sought after goal. The Ten of Wands. It took 10 wands to get here. 10 epochs. 10 learning events to get here. And now you're just about to experience this release where you finally take your burden off you. You take your product to market, and you're rewarded with material and career abundance, support, success. That is your May 2025. The only thing that is really troubling is the first card, the spy card. I call it the sneaky card. You got to be sneaky in some way. You can't show your hand. You have to play poker with a very straight face because you don't know who's on your side and who isn't. And so you have to be very calculated and strategic, and again, clear-minded, though this is indicating that there's confusion from stress and tension, which is relieved in the unexpected, in an unexpected way. It's relieved in an unexpected way. You get sort of like a valve is opened and the pressure is released. And you go, oh, thank God. That is what's unexpected. But again, you triumph in the end. And you put your burden down. And you cash in for your reward. That is your May 2025. So, as I said, you can wait for the next yoga pose that is correlated to this reading. Because in my opinion, if you aren't taking care of your body, then it's enormously difficult to focus your mind, to clear your consciousness of negativity. The body needs to be healthy, vibrant, to support your spirit. So I give you that one yoga pose, but I'm also, again, every morning, I'm going to do as many mornings as I can, a yoga stretch exercise workout of varying lengths. I create them spontaneously. Please join me. And please support my continuing effort to make the channel better as we make us better. So thank you for purchasing a reading. You go to grandcentralhealing.com, and there in the shop are all my readings. And there's a love donation button in there. There's one in the description box below. So I so appreciate your help in supporting what I am doing and what I intend to do in the very upcoming few months. There's going to be radical changes here, and I hope you stick around, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Wait for the yoga pose next. Aloha. Well, hello everyone, and welcome in to my temple. This is the Temple of Consciousness, and it's late at night, maybe about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I had some things to do today, so I couldn't film this during the day, but I decided to come home, and at least I could try to film it this evening. It gets dark early. I'm on the big island of Hawaii, off-grid. This is my cabin, and so I want to show you a pose, if you don't mind, this late in the evening. The reading was mysterious. The Seven of Swords is a very mysterious gentleman and card. Sort of like everything is subterranean, underground, hidden, and in speech, it means people sort of hiding things verbally or in the written word, or there's all of that is going on. So what we need is to bring everything out into the open. So we want to be open. And there's mudras, that hand gestures, in which one opens up like a flower. And I really love this image because it is it allows us to mimic this expansion out, this sort of blooming out. And let's do this. Let's put the feet together. Let me make sure you can see me. Put the feet together, soul to soul, and let them be your anchor, sort of like your roots into the earth. Press into the feet, and the outer rim of the feet are balancing on the ground. Place your hands on your knees and gently press the knees down. Open up the chest, lift it up, Bring the elbows out. Press the knees down and rotate gently to one side. Sort of turn the torso towards one leg. Elevate the chest and face directly over that leg as you press the knees down. We're sort of like opening our petals. We press down, elevate the chest, breathe through the nose, and hold. Turn. Press. Lift. Turn. Press. Lift through the crown of the head. Turn. Press. Lift. Turn. Press. Lift. Turn. Press. Lift. Stay as far over in the twist at the waist as is natural for you. And you can even turn your head and spiral the spine as if it were the stem to this beautiful flower. We turn, press into the feet, and turn. We turn. We look behind us, guarding our back. We turn. Keep the chest nice and high. Rest the hands on the knees. Slight pressure down. Chest is elevated as you turn back. When you arrive in the middle, press the knees down, press into the feet, elevate the chest, and begin gently turning the torso in the opposite direction, right over the leg, facing out over the leg. Press into the knees, chest up. Turn. 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 Look behind you. Press into the feet. Keep the chest elevated. Press the knees down. Elbows out. We sigh. And we turn. Look behind you. Hold and breathe. Keep pressing the knees down. Keep the chest elevated. Turn. Breathe through the nose. Slide your hands down towards the ankles as you return the torso face forward. Place your hands right over the area, right above your ankles, and walk your feet in. Bring the elbows out. Press the knees down. Press into the feet. Press the knees down. Elevate through the crown of the head, and then wrap your hands around the area just above the ankles. Press into the feet, flex the feet, point the feet in, flex the feet, and then lay the feet against each other. We just move, opening up the hip sockets, keeping the shoulders pulled down, keep the back flat, and let the weight of the legs drop. The hip sockets open. We open. We open. Flex. Bring it in. Flex. Bring it in. Feel it. We move. If this is all you want to do, and you don't want to continue into a more advanced stage of the pose or of the movement, you can just keep doing this. But if you'd like, flex the feet, reach down, press the toes back, drop the knees. With your hands over the toes, thumb over the front of the toes, you press the toes back. You let go at the hip socket, and you let the weight of the legs drop down. You press back, and you separate the feet, heels together, and you press back, and you press the toes down. You elevate the chest, you lift the crown of the head up, you bring the shoulders down, you pull back, pull the feet away from each other, balancing on the heel. We hold. We open up like a flower. press back. Lift up through the crown of the head, press the knees down, press the toes back, press the feet back, heels together. Feel it, the energy, the opening all through your whole body, moving up through the legs, hip sockets, traveling, spiraling up through the spine. Pull back. Then put the feet together gently. Let go of the toes. Slide your hands right above the ankles. Lean back at the hip socket and pull your feet forward. We bend the elbows and place them on the inside of the knees. And then we lean into the elbows and we press the knees down. Chest tilts forward, face forward. That's it. We let the weight of the body gently push the elbows into the inside of the knees. We look up at the sun, the imaginary sun. We face it as we would if we were a flower. We look up. We tilt up. We press down. We bow our head down. The chin comes in towards the neck. You tilt the head down. You inhale. You tilt the head up. You let go of the elbows from the knees. You pull back and then you lean forward, putting the elbows back, and you drop the head down. You inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's pull back. As a beginner, you can stay here with the feet as your anchor into the earth, pulling the nutrients of the earth up through your legs, up through your arms, spiraling it through your spine. You can stay like this, pressing the knees down, keeping the shoulders down, and tilting your head back. But we're going to try and flower. We pull the feet in, walking them in, hands right on the ankles. With the feet pressed together, we lift the feet up. Pull the legs forward and drop your head back. This is another stage in the flowering. We open up, feet up. Let me make sure you can see. There we go. Now we face forward, we lift the feet up a little higher. Keep adjusting the hands around the ankles. Keep the feet pressing together. Bring the knees in and then bring the feet down and pull the feet into you. You put your forearms on the inside of the legs and you press the legs down. With the forearms and with the weight of the legs, you press into the feet and you pull the feet in close to you. You pull in and you press down. And you sigh and you breathe. Slow, full, deep breaths. Bring the feet up. Bring the feet down. Pull them in. Bow, inhale, look up. Exhale, in. Inhale up. Exhale. 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 And then pull the feet into you, stay balanced, and allow your legs to fall down. We lean back slightly, pressing into the feet. Then let me face you just a bit so you know what's coming up next. The hands are around the ankles, the feet are up. We separate the feet, we point the toes, we lean back, and we straighten the knees so that the legs are in a V shape. You press the knees away from you, tighten them a little bit, push the front of the legs forward, and then lean back. Separate the legs, roll your feet at the ankles, relax your shoulders. So we are opening up like a flower. We look up. We roll. We open up just a little more and we roll. And we open up a little more and we roll. And we lean back. And we lean back. Push the knees away from you. Push the legs away from you. Flip the shoulders down. Relax the head. We bloom. We breathe slow and deep. Face forward. We bend the knees just a little and slowly, 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 leaning back, sort of providing a counterbalance. We put the feet together. We put the feet down. We bring the torso forward. We then place our hands on our shoulders and we bring the shoulders forward with the hands and we pull them down, pressing the arms into you. You bow your head down and you lean forward. And we sigh. We lean forward. Let go of your neck. We come up and we roll the head up, keeping the shoulders down and keeping them forward. We lean forward as the head drops down, inhaling up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, drop down. Reverse the roll. Move. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, we bow down. We then lift the torso up. We slide the hands down over each other. Let me face you. And that will be what you should do to open up, to be visible. To be visible and to express out. Because there's a sort of a contraction, an inward movement in the reading. Your challenge is the Two of Cups. It's about heart. It's about opening up. It's about following your passion and not being restricted. So that was why we did what we did. Hopefully, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Wait for the yoga mudra. Thank you for donating. Namaste. To your mudra for May 2025. We had imitated the blooming of a flower, the opening up of your heart, your soul, your being, not hiding. And in the gestures of mudras, we also mimic or we try to create the same feeling, the same shape, the same mood with our hands. The hands are an extension of our spirit. They can hurt or they can heal. So you want to make a flower with your hands. So you put the the two small fingers together side by side. You lay the thumbs together side by side and you open up the fingers like a flower. And you close your eyes and you feel as if you're opening up to other people. You're opening up to yourself. exposing yourself, revealing yourself. You're opening up to God, to Spirit. And you let the divine pour into you as the sun pours in to the open petals of a flower. We accept it. We open it up. Then we bow our head down as that flower gently turns in as the sun goes down. Our head bows down. The hands are in the shape of a gentle fist in front of us. Bring your hands down to the heart level. Inhale, face forward, feel that flower blooming out. Open up. Look up. Deep breath. Exhale, we come in. Inhale, we open up. Exhale, we come in. Inhale, we open up. Open up, hold, accept the divine. Let it pour into you. Be open to Spirit. Face forward, gently bring your hands together into prayer. Lower them directly down at the sternum. Take a deep, deep breath. Exhale, bow, and say namaste. May peace be with you. May you be open to the divine. Thank you for coming to the reading, the yoga pose, and to your yoga mudra practice. All month long, both pose and the mudra. And I also want to invite you to join me in the mornings. I do morning combination of yoga and pure stretching and pure movement and pure calisthenic strengthening, all in one sort of spontaneous package. I never know how long the classes will be. I just follow my own physical instinct. So I wish you would join me in the morning for that. Whether you receive it at night or in the afternoon, try to keep it as a morning ritual. It's about waking up the spirit, the body, and the mind. All right, thank you. Thank you for donating and supporting this mission I'm on. Namaste.